Welcome to Rokani Sports, guys. How are you? Where are you watching in from? After a very, a very good and professional display against Croatia yesterday, that saw England win against Croatia by 1-0, and Declan Rice is interested in joining Manchester United. Welcome to Rokani Sports. Please subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. It's a daily transfer update in here. We're sorry we came in late today, but we promise that we are really going to try to come up more early enough to see to it that we bring you the best out of the transfer. Now today, the Manchester United Evening News have just reported that Declan Rice is interested in joining Manchester United. My problem is with Declan Rice is the price tag on him. He is overpriced. He's overpriced. He's not a $100 million midfielder in there. Trust me, because there are very many other players who can really offer what he offers, even offer more than what he offers at a less price. So to me, I really think he is really overpriced. That's my only point. But let's get back to this point. Declan Rice showing interest in Manchester United is something that we should really be happy of, because our fears were that Declan Rice is a fan of Chelsea and he likes being in London, and already Chelsea is in London and West Ham is in London, and he has links to Chelsea. But if at all he has shown interest in Manchester United, it's a very big plus, because look at Chelsea. They have CDMs like Kovacic, they have a Glomo, a young one, they have N'Golo Kante, and they have a Jorginho. In that, when you look at the age of players, now let me first check for the age of Jorginho. Jorginho, Chelsea. Jorginho plays for Chelsea. He's 29 years old. He has close to 3 seasons. That's Chelsea. Go to N'Golo Kante. Go to N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante is 30 years old. That one is in his prime at Chelsea. And we go to a Kovacic. Mateo Kovacic, in there, a Chelsea player. He's 27 years old. So when you look at the interests, signings of Chelsea, I don't think they can get $100 million or 70 million pounds and they cash it out to a Declan Rice in there. To me, I think Declan Rice has looked through and he has known that the only two teams that he can play for are Man City and Manchester United, because Man City have just lost a Fernandinho and United have lost a Nemanja Matic, and the two players who play there, Scott McTominay and Freddie, cannot really bench Declan Rice, and the only team that Declan Rice is assured of playing in no sooner he goes there is none other than a Manchester United. So that's why I think he has really seen himself and he has really shown interest in joining Manchester United, because I see it as the only team that can really give him first team football in there, and he can really shine out in there. When you look at the likes of Michael Carrick, people who have been playing into that CDM role at Manchester United ever since he left Tottenham Hotspur and came in at Manchester United. I think Declan Rice has everything to really come up and see, because when you look at Declan Rice, if at all he comes at Manchester United, he's a good tackler, but his passing, I think it's good, but I think Michael Carrick will add more to him, and I think Michael Carrick, being one of those best CDMs that United has ever had into that position, I think Declan Rice is the darling to him. And I think if at all Michael Carrick hails that phone and says, "Hello Declan Rice, this is Michael Carrick. Yes, I sit on the bench of Manchester United, and Ole is interested in you, and he is going to guarantee you first team football at Manchester United." I think Declan Rice won't say no, because this is a former English international, and I think we should start using these players that have been really playing for Manchester United. Remember the previous summer when Patrice Evra came out and said that the new board at Manchester United has failed to go on and use the presidency of the ex-players of Manchester United. Like, if at all you want a Varane, tell a man who goes by the names of Patrice Evra. He has played with him at the national team. He respects him. Patrice Evra can go in and vibe in him and says, please, Varane, United is giving you the salary you want. They're having the money to pay to Real Madrid. Don't go to PSG. Don't join Chelsea. Just join Manchester United, because they are really going to give you the best that you want. I think he will come in rapidly and he won't go to any other team in there. So Patrice Evra came out last summer and really complained about it and said Ed Woodward, Matt Judge, and the Glazers have really sidelined Manchester United greats from really including such deals. Now, look at West Ham. Yes, Rio Ferdinand. He has just done it right now. And Rio Ferdinand can sweet talk a man who goes by the name of Declan Rice to come to Manchester United, provided United are saying that they have a £70 million quid or $100 million quid in there. So, because that's the buyout clause of Declan Rice in there. And there is other news that is coming in showing that if at all United can go ahead and break or pay out the clause of Declan Rice of £70 million or $100 million in there, Declan Rice will be able to come to Manchester United. But remember, United is having a blocking factor of a Man City in there because Man City just offloaded Fernandinho, and they are saying that Pep Guardiola is eyeing a Declan Rice in there to come and play that position. But I think if at all United goes in all out and really puts out the money to get a Declan Rice, I think Declan Rice will pick Manchester United over Manchester City, because Manchester United has a very good track record of English players prospering well at Manchester United other than at Man City in there. And when you look at people who can really attract Declan Rice to Manchester United, I think Rio Ferdinand can do a very good role in there. Former West Ham player, he was groomed at West Ham. He can tell him, I was at West Ham, I went at Leeds, after Leeds, I joined Manchester United, and that's how my career came on. And I was made the most expensive defender in the world, called the Minister of Defense, Rio Ferdinand in there, and he was brought in at Manchester United. And so I think he can sweet talk Declan Rice, as he has done today on Twitter when he was having a Q&A with his fans, and they told him, which number 6 do you think United will sign? Number 6. That was number 6 in the old-fashioned football, but right now he's a central defensive midfielder. That is a CDM, and Rio Ferdinand came out and said that it's none other than Declan Rice, and I think Declan Rice will come on and really do the job for Manchester United. And when looking at what the Manchester United Evening News have really come out and said, they've said that Rio Ferdinand has checkily welcomed Declan Rice to Manchester United after being asked why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side should target the midfielder, and he went ahead even to tag a man who goes by names of Declan Rice in there, an action that has really upset West Ham fans on social media, who hit out and provoked lack of class against the club that really saw Rio Ferdinand really come on. So I think Rio Ferdinand really fancies United over all the clubs he has played for, and we want Declan Rice, that's it, because you know that United want a central defender to partner with Harry Maguire and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's list. Who tops it? It's Rafael Varane. They want a CDM in the names of Declan Rice. We've not yet seen any other options apart from Ruben Neves being recommended by Bruno Fernandes to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to sign him to come and play at Manchester United. Jadon Sancho, news coming in that anytime this deal is coming to a happening anytime from now. So all the news showing that United also want a Kylian Trippier, and news coming in showing that Kylian Trippier's family has shifted to Manchester United, and I think United is willing to pay off the £34 million. But why pay off £34 million for Kylian Trippier? Let's first get the deals done of people like Declan Rice, Jadon Sancho, and Varane in there. To me, I want Declan Rice at Manchester United, but at a fee of £60 million. All 50 guys. We cannot pay 70 million quid for Declan Rice from West Ham to Manchester United, because I think there are very many other central defensive midfielders who can really come in at United and do the job better than him. You get? Look at the Euros. We've seen that the careers of this world, they are really doing that job very well. And by the way, we've seen very many teams with better stadiums. You get? So guys, I think Declan Rice wants to join Manchester United, and they've said that if at all we are to get Declan Rice, West Ham want 70 million pounds or 100 million dollars. And there is another thing that we really should really look at. To me, people are seeing it as a disadvantage that David Moyes has extended his stay at West Ham. David Moyes worked for Manchester United, and I think the Glazers can easily use that to tell him, please, can you get that player to us, and we get you like a Jesse Lingard and another player to come in, play and loan in there. We're having a James Garner who is having a great season at Nottingham Forest in there. Why not really tell them that we are getting you a James Garner on loan, we are adding a Jesse Lingard, and we are getting you a 30 million quid, and get us that player at Manchester United. So to be I think Declan Rice wanting to join Manchester United is a big boost, but we should know how much we're supposed to spend on Declan Rice, not 70 million pounds. I don't really think he's worth that money. But in this market, it's possible. But remember, it's a COVID market. You get? So to me, I really think it's really something good for Declan Rice to show interest in Manchester United. But we should really be observant on the money that you are going to pay for Declan Rice. Thank you very much for watching in here on Rokani Sports. You can as well go to the comment section and tell me what you think about Declan Rice interested in joining Manchester United. You can leave your view into the comment section and I will come through and reply it there and then without further ado. Thank you very much for watching in. This is Rokani Sports. Please subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. I'm out for now. See you later.